Hello everyone, today I'm here at the Dubai Autodrome, a racetrack or a racing circuit in Dubai's Motor City. And today they're hosting the second round of the UAE Time Attack. So I thought this is a good chance to show you how competitive the local motorsport scene here is. And it's not all turbocharged Nissan Patrols that are doing donuts and driving on two wheels like you see all over YouTube. There is a proper racing scene around here. To know more about the UAE Time Attack, we need to talk to the guru. Adnan!
Yo!
Do you want to be in my video?
Hell no, man.
Adnan, tell us more about the UAE Time Attack.
Well, welcome everybody. If you don't know about the UAE Time Attack, it's our round 2 for 2021 season. And we have to thank our lovely new sponsors, Rovo Oil right here. Mr. Ahmed Al-Majid is the main guy of that, and Mr. Mohammed Dinesh. We'd like to shout out to these two guys here for helping us out, sponsor this lovely event. Today's turnout is fantastic. We got about 31 cars today on track. We got a few boys that flew in from Saudi. It's great, it's fantastic. You can even have a look here in paddocks. At Dubai Autodrome, we got to give them a big shout out as well to Dominic and the team. They really helping us out with all this. We still got a couple of more rounds. We got a couple of rounds down in Marina as well.
So I think what you want to know now is what are the type of categories that
You gotta put that in. You gotta put that in.
So what are the categories that are participating? Like if I'm gonna go in with my S2000, what categories are there? Or if anybody wants to join in with their own car?
Well, it's a couple of categories. So we have generally 4 different categories: street, super street, modified, and limited. All right. These are the 4 main categories. Within them, we have 3 subcategories, which we have front-wheel drive, wheel-wheel drive, and all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
In each of all those 4. But then also we have an additional category, which is the sub 2 liter category. That's where your S2000 is going to fit in play. So anything that's 2 liter and under will be into that category. So you'll be a sub 2 liter rear wheel drive category.
Yeah.
And you'll probably be like a street category. So depending on the modifications, on our website we have the rules and regulations that actually break down everything very simply into point terms to tell you what you can do to be in that category. Now it's not like you gotta be all prep race car stuff. This is for everyone. This event is for newcomers, professionals, it's for everybody. This type of event that we're doing is the most budgetable event that you can do here locally in the country at a competitive level. Because if you start doing like the actual UAE touring car and all this, it gets way more expensive. You gotta have FIA cages and all that sort of stuff. So there's a lot more money involved.
All sorts of fees, and then that's not to mention the price of the car itself.
Exactly.
Either renting it or buying it.
Absolutely. There's a lot of people now. We're trying to bump this up to as big as possible. We're trying to make it as international as possible. My dream is to actually compete with Gridlife and freaking World Time Attack. You know, like to kind of join ventures with them somehow and have an international kind of a venture in the future. I mean, that's what we're trying to do. This is our home and this is our country. So we're trying to support our country. We're trying to support our people. We're trying to support the event and what we love doing. You know, the whole circuit racing stuff. We're trying to take people off streets. Bring it here.
Because unfortunately, that is a very dangerous thing. A lot of people cannot afford motorsport racing because of how expensive it is, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
So they take it on the street instead. And obviously that's just dangerous for them, threatening their life and others.
Exactly.
So this is a very good opportunity because the entry fee is reasonable and you can just come in with your own car and start doing it on a controlled environment.
If you're a resident here in the country, you pretty much have to have a UAE license, of course, and a residency visa. But simply you have to register on our website, which is uaetimeattack.com, to register into the event. But also what you need to do is at ATC's website, they have an online novice license which you need to apply. That's only 315 dirham. You do it online, they send it to you by email, and you have it as a digital copy right now due to the whole, go green scheme. So everything is all digitalized. And our registration is also online, which is also digitalized too. But also we have a WhatsApp group, so if you do message the Instagram page, they might reference you my number, which then I'll add you onto our WhatsApp group, which we always have constant update there rather than on the website.
All information will be in the description down below. That's how YouTubers do it, right?
Exactly, that's how we do it, son, yeah. That's how they all do it.
Thank you very much, Adnan, for your help.
Habib Ahmed, thank you very much for coming by and actually interviewing me as well. It's a pleasure always. I mean, we go way back, so it's great that you're here to try and help us as well publicize this event. So guys, do not forget, like, subscribe, and comment on his channel.
Yes, that's the one. Thank you. That's the most important part.
The day starts with the drivers arriving at the designated paddocks on the track, and they start preparing their cars for the big day. After the briefing about the track rules, they head back to their cars and wait for their session to start. Each car in its own category gets a total of 20 laps that is spread across the 3 hours of racing to allow different categories to take turns on the track. The drivers go out and do a few flying laps. And then a cooling lap before heading back in to cool down and let the next category go out. Some cars go back in perfectly fine and can't wait to go out again, while others face issues that have to be dealt with on the spot. But that's all part of the fun of racing. Closer to the end of the day, some of the drivers might want to make their move to change the standings of the leaderboard to their advantage. And once the race day is over, they head to the podium for the awards ceremony.
Well done, well done. Okay, next round we've got who's usually there most of the time. Oh, you gotta return that back. Nick, you have to also turn it back to Nick. Very cool.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much, guys, for participating. With all your participants, it's making this event better and better every season and every race we do. So thank you all for that. And hopefully we get bigger and better and so on. So we'll see you next round. We'll be announcing it on the group. And please, if you have any transponders left on your cars, do return them. And we'll see you next round. Thank you.